Yeah, I went out to a Korean restaurant and there was a redneck in there with his. I was with my family and there was a redneck in there and it was like a legit Korean restaurant and everything's in Korean except for like it says like kalbi and bulgogi and he didn't know what the fuck any of this shit was and the woman's trying to explain it to him and he's just so confused and she like snickers and he.
You are!
There it is.
Hell yeah, boss!
Oh, hey!
Oh, yeah! Good morning! And welcome to episode 1021 of Hard Factor. It is Friday, August 19th, 2022. We made it to the end of the week. Everybody, congratulations. Thank you for cheating on the news with us. Today, Pat's got a cup of coffee in the big time full of what?
Oh, a ton of
Cassidy?
stuff. We're talking about the world's richest man. As usual, we're talking about what happened with Deshaun Watson. We're talking about what's going on in news, politics, and the like.
Look at that.
You're just going to love it. It's just a great little Friday coffee for you. Hey.
Playing the hits. Right. Dirty Dogs are back.
I did a Photoshop of Wes, which is something
Did
I'm trying to make a regular thing.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
Just
I hope
bringing
you do.
Wes's face into stuff.
Yeah, well, like, sometimes you see a trend or something going on, and then you think, oh, what would it look like if this was on Wes?
Well, you know what they say, sex sells.
Good.
So
I can answer
makes
that.
sense.
Great.
Exactly.
It would look pretty good.
Yeah.
Look at him right now. I mean, he's wearing the We Outside tank, store.hardfactor.com. Looks great. He looks like sex on a stick over there in Austin. I hear it's raining finally over there for you, Wes, huh?
Finally rained. Yes.
Look at that.
It was very interesting having 4 dogs and a rainstorm at one time. That was fun.
What was interesting about it?
Well,
it's
when
just
you
muddy.
well,
Muddy is
yeah, when you have a puppy that's never been in a storm before, and then you try to get her to go potty outside
Is that what you guys do?
and go poopy.
Is that what you guys say?
say potty.
Yeah, go potty and then
You
go
gonna go
poop-
potty?
Go poopy.
Is that what you say?
Absolutely, that's what I say.
You say you can go poo potty?
You can go poops. Go poop.
I would usually demand either or pee or poop.
But why don't you just say you're gonna go? Why do you gotta be like you can go potty?
Because
You find a
potty
spot. You find a
potty
spot?
has a very distinct sound. Potty.
Potty.
Yeah.
So does take a shit.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what we say to the one chihuahua. Go on.
You done yet? You done yet?
Get her.
Go on. Get out of here. Go on.
How long is this going to take?
Yeah. So that was interesting. But she did well. Didn't
Oh, good.
traumatize her. So yeah, all is good. But yeah, finally some rain, which is nice.
Very good. Well, what do you have in the TikTok international moment on
I
deck?
got some dirty girls. I got
You don't say.
a Florida man. I got a stunt man, and I got some drinking problems.
Oh, that sounds fun. So,
Okay.
I mean, well, maybe a little troublesome, but also fun at the same time.
It's all fun. Yeah. It's good.
Well, there's some problems, but hopefully they're getting help, like Ezra Miller.
Well, the whole country has a drinking problem. That's the thing.
Speaking of problems, just you guys know about Ezra Miller. He's in rehab, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Yeah.
Where he needs to be.
We kind of skipped over that earlier this week. It happened. Just
It was
making sure
definitely a
everybody
mental
knows.
breakdown. No
Yeah.
doubt about that.
Yeah. Here's Nick. Actually, this is the start of the high five. The rest of it will be later. Nick sent us this meme, and it's Ezra. He's with his mustache. He posted like a mustache pic right before he announced he was going to rehab. So
Can you come back from that? Like, can you come back from like being a total nut job because you were sick, because you're bipolar?
it's kind of what he's saying. He's like, look, I'm calling the rehab card. That's what he's doing.
I
So.
get it. I'm just, okay, so like it's one thing if you're an established actor and then you become like a raging drunk or like abuser, right? You can always come back from that.
He's pretty established, I'd say.
Is he established enough to be crazy and come
I mean,
back?
he's the Flash. Like this next movie, it's so important that they had.
You
this
think they're
whole
gonna keep
public
him?
Thing. Well, they after if he completes rehab and stays out of trouble, probably.
Okay.
So
Yeah, but they replace like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
The Flash is very
Oh,
replaceable.
well, this is because the movie's already filmed. It releases next year, and it's important to their like multiverse or whatever. So,
Oh, the movie's
it's
already filmed. Okay.
I think it's already in the can. Yeah. So
Okay.
they
This
like,
might be his
kinda-
last one though.
for sure. Unless if he keeps his nose clean, then of course they'll keep him because it'll be like a Cinderella story. You know.
I hope he can come back. I just
too.
a lot of times crazy is the worst thing you can be in a town of crazy people, Hollywood. Am I right?
I mean, Brittany made a comeback. She was kind of crazy for a while.
Brittany, but Brittany is unstoppable because of her level of establishment when she went crazy.
Right.
She went crazy because she was too famous. Ezra Miller went crazy because I don't know.
He's got that dog in him
because he's the Flash.
You guys want to get in the news?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Cup of coffee in the big time.
All right, we're going to start things as we do on this show with a joke of the day from the Joke of the Day Discord. So if you want to get on the Joke of the Day Discord, well, it's pretty simple. You can do that. All you got to do is go to patreon.com/hardfactor and then sign up.
Brighten your day up. Yeah.
Bam, there you are.
Every time I go to the joke of the day thread, I put
brightens
a
your day.
smile on my face.
And we have a longtime member of the Heart O Hive and patron, Father Brian. He's our resident spiritual advisor, Catholic priest.
Ooh.
That's the faith I grew up in. And a lot of people don't know this about Catholic priests, but if you were a Catholic raised on the East Coast, then you know that just because someone's got a priest collar doesn't mean that they're a dirty dog. And I don't mean in the other way. I mean in the good way, the kind of fun, punchy in the arm fraternity way. Priests get drunk and they like to party and they like to laugh too. And Father Brian submitted a joke that I liked, and
He's
the
got some
joke
good jokes.
goes.
Oh, he's hilarious.
He's hilarious, guys. The joke goes like this: one evening, an old farmer decided to go down to the pond as he hadn't been there for a while and look it over. He grabbed a 5-gallon bucket to bring back some fruit, and as he was nearing the pond, he heard voices, and he came closer. There was laughing and glee. He saw it was a bunch of young women skinny dipping in his pond.
Ooh.
He made all the women aware of his presence, as a gentleman does, and they all went to the deep end. Now, one woman shouted to him, "We're not coming out until you leave." And the old man frowned, and he said, "I didn't come down here to watch you ladies swim naked or make you get out of the pond naked," holding the bucket up. And then he said, "I'm here to feed the alligator." Yep.
Yeah, that's a classic Father Brian joke. He's pointing out. I mean, it's just hilarious as always because he always delivers. And then he's pointing out, how age can give you wisdom. Right?
Yeah, it's a two birds, one stone situation. A, he's saving face publicly by not letting them know that he wants to see it. And B,
he has some tricks up his sleeve.
He's getting to see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you think there was an alligator?
No, absolutely not.
Oh, he knew it was safe.
Yeah, the joke continues. It was a Michigan pond.
Right. And they were all blondes.
Right,
Yeah.
full of blondes. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. There we go. Let's get to the trending topics, guys. Grimes and Elon Musk are they're going back at it again, but
What?
not in the undoubtedly weird bed they shared for years. I'm talking about they're going back at it again on Twitter. So you guys,
like a little let's rehash our problems thing.
they're just
couple
chatting
thing?
publicly, having it out. Not in a bad way. It's
in a good
mostly lighthearted.
Aren't they co-parenting?
Yeah, they're co-parenting. They got two. They got two little ones.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So
Okay, so
music
it's
star.
gonna stay like above the belt then.
It's
probably.
above the belt. Yeah, I
If
just
it's
thought
on Twitter.
it's just a peek into their world. I thought it was fun, so I thought I'd cover it. Music star Grimes, guys, is always looking for a way to push the boundaries that any grandmother wouldn't be comfortable with at a Thanksgiving dinner. And this week is no different, guys. Grimes recently tweeted. Let me see if I can find this tweet from our Grimes girl. Where did it go? I just had it, and it is here. No, that's the Father Brian joke again. Oh, that's classic.
Grimes Twitter profile.
Grimes tweeted, also, has anyone done elf ear mods with a good outcome? I'm scared about ear cartilage having a hard time healing. especially as a musician.
Oh, she means permanent.
Yeah, this surgery seems risky, but I've wanted it my whole life. Curious about people's experiences. And guys, she's talking about elf ear modification, where you essentially look like a Lord of the Rings character.
Right. I mean, cosplay people put on the elf ears like almost daily.
Oh, but this is a surgery, Black Alien style.
Yeah, Black Alien style. I was at first I thought she meant just like the regular dress up like an elf.
They've got to take cartilage from somewhere else on your body and implant it in your ear.
It's a big step.
Maybe. I did a little reading about it. I'm going to bring you guys up to speed on some of the facts. That might be one way to do it, Wes. I had read that it's more of like kind of a loop, swoop, and pull situation, like taking a slice out of the pizza and then sewing it back together.
I'm glad that I would never be tempted to do this because my lobes are too big. It would be pointless. I would have to have the biggest point tip on Earth. I'd have the biggest elf ears ever. The biggest tip ever to counteract the lobes. It would be impossible.
That's true. Yeah, Grimes definitely uses in-ear monitors. That's what she was referencing as a musician. So she's always got a headphone in. I wonder if I'd probably get like special shaped ones or something. But guys, her baby daddy, 2X, replied, "The downside of elf ear surgery probably outweighs the upside." Nailed it, Elon.
What's the downside though? Just looking like an elf constantly?
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the downside to Elon, but not Grimes. I'm going to show you her Twitter profile in just a second. To which Grimes replied, "TBH, this sounds like a job for CRISPR. Sad to be born just a few generations too late or too early." No. And then she followed that by the female elf emoji, the cry tear emoji, then the female elf emoji again.
So Grimes thinks of CRISPR as like one day designing an RPG character, and that's how you're going to have a baby. Like you will go to the character creation screen. Elf ears, yes, that's what I put on.
Well, yeah, I mean, CRISPR was designed to
that's insane. Why
stop things like cystic fibrosis, genetic abnormalities.
Right. Why is she thinking she can do shit like give her kid elf ears?
That's a good point, because I feel like
it's crazy.
You can't like body modify, like change the
no,
shape
and you
of
shouldn't
your
do
ear
it to somebody beforehand.
Not yet.
That you can't make their taste for them. That's insane. What?
Yeah, it's true. I get. Yeah, she left out the time machine part in that tweet, in that thought. That's a good point. Here's what they look like. Well, first of all,
circumcision. You know,
this is if you go to
worse than that. Elf
it is a lot like circumcision. Can you give me an elf penis? Can you shape it like an elf penis? Yeah.
I want one of those dragon dicks. Just put that on him instead of the dildo thing.
I want a penis I can really stab with, sharp point.
Hide stuff.
I want a racist-looking penis, like it's got a KKK hood on. Little eye holes. Okay.
I don't think that's how CRISPR is supposed to work, Grimes.
So here's Grimes. I was like, oh, man, because I saw her profile pic. It looks like she has elf ears in her profile pic, fake ones. It's like, is she really into this? Cover photo, elf. Profile pic, elf.
She thinks
pinned photo, elf.
Oh, God.
Location, Valhalla. Guys, according to body
Isn't
art...
that dead people, though, Valhalla? Are there elves in Valhalla? I'm confused.
I don't know. It's like Nordic or something. It's like elf adjacent, that's for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
According to bodyartguru.com, which I recommend, usually a plastic surgeon will charge about like $2,500 to $7,500 for the elf ear procedure. Here's what it looks like on a woman.
Okay.
It
right.
looks like an elf.
All right.
You like it, Wes?
Listen, I mean, I don't.
You're not mad at it.
I don't not like it.
Right. It's not like, look, if being an elf is your thing, I could see why you would get it, because it's like now you're just permanently in that mode. If you were going to wear elf ears every day, fine, but don't put it on your baby, Grimes. That's just ridiculous.
Why?
You gotta, once you have elf ears, you gotta spend probably 2 hours getting ready every day. You can't go out looking like shit with elf ears.
No, you have to have it exactly like this girl has the braid right behind it, so you're showing it off too.
Yeah, like a queen, like a elf queen.
Right. But what if the elf ear just like snuck through? Then the real hardcore nerds. But the real hardcore nerds are going to be like, whoa. Well, maybe she's a real elf.
Here's what
she's trying to hide it.
Here's what Wes would look like with elf ears. Do you see that?
Oh, Wes, you look great.
I mean, I wouldn't look bad because of the shaved head.
You look
you kind of are. You look a little bit more evil though.
Yeah,
like
you do.
Points on dude because you're the way that
you
your
definitely
beard
look
comes
like
together.
you're about to scam me.
Yeah. Slightly satanic.
Yeah,
My
well,
dog
my
is
canine
going
teeth don't
insane
help
outside of my studio. I'm going to be right back.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, your canine teeth don't help, bud. But I think you look good. I put you in a woodland setting.
Yeah, well, I think it looks great.
Yeah, you might do it. I'm pretty sure though you had heard.
Next time, whiten my teeth a little bit.
I almost did, but I ran out of time. And I didn't pick that picture to be cruel. It was the best angle of your ear.
No, I just needed to have some teeth whitening.
I did notice that your teeth needed some whitening.
They do. That's what
so-
cigarettes and coffee will do for you.
Yeah, if there's any teeth whitening sponsors out
Literally nothing out there. What dogs? What is up with dogs?
there, I don't know.
Go bark at the wind, you know? Like what is there? Ugh.
Guys,
Neurotic.
I want to do a headline check real quick. This is something I like to do. So, because sometimes you see these headlines and then you're like, what's the story there? And you look and it's almost never exactly what it seems on just the headline. So here's a headline from the New York Post, guys. It is monkeypox patient's nose is rotting after being dismissed as being sunburn. Okay,
Rotting,
that's the headline. And I'm going to show you the picture of this guy's nose. It's pretty horrible. There's the photo.
Oh, what?
Shit.
Right.
That's rotting. Yeah. Okay. Not clickbait. That is rotting.
It's coming off.
My God.
Oh man, that's
bad.
That's quite a photo.
I mean, it looks like a piece of fruit that has been sitting out.
Yeah,
for
it's like a moldy
months.
strawberry.
Yeah, moldy strawberry. Yeah.
It also kind of looks like a black, like the inside of a blackhead that you see on like Dr. Pimple Popper kind of thing, like a
That
real
is
bad one.
Disgusting.
But it's whole
How much
nose.
to take? How much to take a
Black-
bite of that nose?
Black. Oh no, but you would take. There's amount of money you would.
Of course.
What is it?
$1
What is
million
it?
dollars?
Well, there's the element of it being gross, and then there's the element of it being a monkeypox nose, right?
Yeah, you're eating the source of monkeypox.
$1 million.
Okay, so that headline with that picture, it leads you to believe that monkeypox is about as good as cocaine every weekend for your nose, right? It's scary, right?
Dude, that's the worst thing I've ever seen.
It's bad. I mean, what does
Now
it make
I'm
you
scared of
I mean,
monkeypox.
that headline compared with that picture, what is it? I mean, yeah, it's to scare you that pox is coming for you, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. But if you read on, and I quote, the unnamed man was tested for monkeypox and given antivirals to combat the virus. And while at the hospital, he was also tested, and it turns out that he has undiagnosed syphilis and HIV, which has turned into full-blown AIDS. Right? So it's a
Okay,
little-
that's horrible for that.
Right, it's
Why?
bad.
No, but the no. Oh, so the HIV is making the monkeypox just worse. 'cause
Right,
his
it's-
immune
yeah,
system
Oh, it
is
continues.
fucked.
I'm sorry, it continues.
he-
His syphilis had gone on so long undetected that it spread to multiple organs. Okay, that's not good. So yeah, I mean, effectively, what I'm saying, guys,
He's in trouble.
is if you get monkeypox, your nose is not going to rot off like that. If you're a guy that has syphilis and HIV for
Okay.
years
Yeah, sure,
and doesn't
sure.
know it, maybe there's some other factors.
But
that
if
are
you're
leading to
that
guys.
guy, yeah, if you're
He's
that
got it
guy-
all.
Right,
Yeah,
but you
he-
can. But because he does have the
Oh,
monkeypox
come on.
blisters around on his face and the nose, I mean, I imagine that nose was somewhere close to that before the monkeypox came in the picture. I mean, it could, unless
No way, Wes. Look at that thing.
right,
No,
but
I
then
don't- I don't wanna look at
monkeypox did really contribute to it. Then that's the thing.
I'll tell you what, this guy is a
Contributed
dirty
to it.
a dog
Right,
for
I think
sure.
Was Pat saying it's like the perfect storm of making your nose into a moldy strawberry?
Right. What I'm saying is, yes, unless you're the type of guy that has undiagnosed deadly
Right.
sexually transmitted diseases for so many years that it spreads to multiple organs, you're not going to have this happen in your nose, probably.
Right. It's literally like
the headline should be
Mark
irresponsible
Wahlberg,
loser
yeah.
who never checks his health has
Right.
bad situation that's rare
Right.
related to his nose.
Mark Wahlberg is the monkeypox on the boat, and he's like, "It's the perfect storm. We're gonna be able to turn the nose into a moldy strawberry." You know,
Yes.
like, and then that's from the movie.
I
Perfect
I like how they covered his eyes, like no one's gonna recognize him
With the nose.
with the nose, yeah. Like, you know exactly who that is if you know him.
It's so
It's
bad.
terrible.
It's so bad. I mean, it looks like a
That's so
professional
bad.
makeup artist did it for a horror.
That
movie.
guy needs to go to the doctor so much more frequently. Luckily, all those things he has are like treatable now. But his, oh my goodness,
I want to dissect it. You know?
Yeah, like
No.
a Dr. Pimple Popper. I want to pop it.
I want to pop.
I
I want
wish
to get
I
in there with a
had never heard
scalpel
this.
and like look inside of it.
Ugh.
Anyway, guys, let's move on.
What would
Trump's
somebody Google, Pat, to see that?
They would just Google. I gave you the headline. The headline again
Monkeypox nose.
Is monkeypox patient's nose is rotting after being dismissed as sunburn. Okay. Throw a Google up there, you'll find it. It was New York Post. Okay, guys. Alan H. Weisselberg, who's the CFO of the Trump Organization, he pled guilty yesterday to tax fraud in a plea to avoid a 15-year jail sentence. And as part of that plea, he's required to testify against the Trump Organization if prosecutors choose to call him and admit his role in conspiring with the Trump Org to avoid taxes. Yeah, so that's happening. That's interesting. A judge has also ordered that the redacted version of the search warrant for Mar-a-Lago be released to the public, which should be out next Thursday. And Trump was quoted as saying, "What you're going to see here is a perfect search warrant. Tremendous, really. You've never seen a search warrant like this before. It's perfect." So I'm excited about that.
So Trump wants it to come out.
No, he didn't say that. That was just me.
That
was just me. I was just thinking, what would Trump say about a search warrant?
But he literally
tremendous.
Wasn't he? What didn't he truth like last week that he was considering putting it out himself?
He wouldn't have the ability to put the search warrant out himself.
Sorry, it was something else. Well, he had to sign a copy of it. I think he does have a copy.
Yeah, it's the
they had to sign something.
Yeah, so this is like why the search happened. Like, so there's a warrant that said like what they took and when they went in there, and then this is like why they went. So it'll be a redacted version of exactly what justified the search, effectively. Gotcha. Anyway, guys, a very major blow to average-looking guys that are interested in on-camera jobs. CNN host Brian Stelter will be leaving the network after they canceled his show, Reliable Sources, which honestly makes you wonder just how reliable the sources were. Yeah, it's bad. I know.
If you've seen any Stelter clips, it's like, I mean, it's not the most. He was one of these people that really suffered when Trump went away, and I don't think he probably
that guy
ever recovered.
Yeah, you know who this guy is.
Yeah, he's like thumb. He's more thumb-like than me almost, which is surprising.
He's just the most average-looking guy to ever be on television. After news broke, guys, former CNN anchor Chris Cuomo tweeted his support, which, yeah, I don't know. Here's what he said. He said, "Sorry to hear about that, Brian. I hope it wasn't the network attempting to bring up CNN's anchor hotness average as a result of my departure." And then he had the fist bump emoji in there.
Come on, that was
he backhanded complimented him?
Yeah, he was saying, well, like Cuomo really prides himself on his looks, and he was just trying to look out for a fellow former CNN anchor who got ousted by the network, right?
Cuomo's just reminding him like, "Hey, I look a lot better than you, huh?" Jesus. Even though we both got fired.
Look at Cuomo.
Look at Cuomo, right?
I'm keeping it tight. You're not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you bald fat fuck.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get into the cream of the crop, guys. He had a good spirit about it. Brian did. His Twitter was pretty good.
Well, he was. I think he also has been known that he was leaving because Stelter in the last 3-4 weeks, he's had a lot of clips of him. Like there was one of him saying that the Hunter Biden laptop is really a big story, even though it's not covered by CNN. So I think he knew he was on his way out, and he was taking a couple shots on the way out. But
yeah, they're letting him do one final show. I think that's this Sunday. So I don't know. I always love it when someone's been let go from a network and then gets to go on air a couple more times because it's totally a wild card of what could happen.
He's not going to do.
Executive is watching him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Stelter's. Come on, Stelter's not going to do anything too crazy.
Stelter.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Like us when we left Barstool, and then we're very kind because they give us our RIP very nicely. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, well, he needs a career. He needs his career to continue as well. So
and we need one less average-looking guy in broadcasting, so big win for us. Okay, moving on, guys.
I mean, come on, Stelter's. You think
we make we look like Leonardo DiCaprio.
Come on, yeah. Let's not have no confidence.
CNN need to take a page out of the playbook of Fox and start just hiring hot
blonde chicks.
Yeah, that's what they need to do.
It's funny you say that, Wes, because like Megyn Kelly, she's not on Fox anymore, but she's very hot, right? She was like a hot blonde that came in, and then you definitely had that thing now. But then you had OAN, right? Take like a kind of like it was like dumber, trashier blonde chicks, like more aggressive, younger, and dumber than the Fox News hot blondes. But
it's sort of that's the conservative model is all blondes as young as you can get.
Old conservative men love young blondes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Tell me the facts, baby.
Yeah.
Right. And Fox is like they have to be a little bit older just because it's Fox and like their network, and the other ones like OAN and who else would follow?
Newsmax is OAN's level.
Oh, I'm sure Newsmax also like Breitbart's probably got a lot of hot.
Does Breitbart have is it Breitbart or Breitbart?
Well, whatever that is, I'm sure they've got like a live stream that's got some blondes on it.
So The Blaze, that's where Tommy Lauren started. Which like Tommy Lauren post nose job, great looking lady. Great looking lady. But
well, it's the model. It's the model. They follow it.
Yeah.
They follow it to a T.
It's successful for them.
Exactly. And on the other side, it's similar. Except it's more of a diversity model, right? It's like there has to be somebody from LGBTQ, and
because liberals get hot hearing stuff from diverse people.
They do. They love it. And so it's like it's always been the same model for
tell me the
years.
News.
Right.
They feel guilty hearing the news from hot chicks.
Right, exactly. Like, oh, you're so look at you colonizer. I can't watch this channel. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Tell me how bad I am for being white on the other channel.
Where do I send it? Where do I send the money?
It's just like this is how the news works. The news has changed where there's a flavor of news for everybody. You get just to tune into what you fucking want.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get to the cream of the crop, the top story of the day, if you will, boys.
The cream of the crop!
It's done. It happened. Deshaun Watson, suspension, finally worked out between the NFL and the NFLPA. What's it going to be, boys? 11 games. Yeah, 11 game suspension.
It's the season, the Browns season.
Well, I think the first game back's the Texans, and then right into the Bengals, baby. So you get to see the two Ohio teams battle it out, which would be pretty cool. Watson will also have to pay $5 million, undergo mandatory evaluation by behavioral experts, and follow their suggested treatment program. This is what I thought was interesting. Let me know what you guys think about this. So obviously Watson's paying, and he's getting the fines. Watson's fine and the contributions from both the NFL, okay, makes sense, and the Browns, who are contributing $1 million each, will create a fund to support nonprofit organizations in the United States that, quote, educate young people on healthy relationships, promote educational and prevention of sexual misconduct and assault, and support survivors related to these causes. So, okay, why the Browns? Like, isn't that like a bit of complicity? Like, yeah, we'll pay $1 million too because we want him back quick. Like, I don't know. That's just it struck me a little weird that they're kicking $1 million in.
Well, no, they're also paying like his full salary, I think, because of the amount of games he actually he gets to play 6. So he's gonna get like a lot of his salary that he wouldn't have gotten had the suspension been even
settlements bigger. Too, right?
Right.
Yeah, and the Browns pay that?
The Texans also had to pay a ton too because it happened when he was in Houston. So, I mean, everybody's paying a lot for Deshaun to stay in the league. Yes. And what's crazy for me is that this is still more than weed smokers and gamblers get.
So, okay, Will,
less. This is lighter.
I've been thinking about that because you made that weed smoker point on a previous show, and I was thinking about it because I saw the Ricky Williams interview about what it was like for him when he had to go through the program, and it's because there's a program. That's why, because they set up this program for people that you get caught smoking weed. Now, I'm not saying it's justified by any means, but it's standard, right? Where this Watson thing is an outlier, right? They don't have a program yet for making people massage your banus and exactly what happens.
They're known, Pat, for being light on sexual assaulters.
Oh, I agree. I agree with you 100%.
Abusers. So it's another situation where they're taking weed and gambling more seriously on their players than they are taking sexual assault.
Yeah, I'm not justifying it. I'm just saying I think that's why it is.
It's something that the NFL is known for. At this point now, you're wearing the badge because you've earned it, NFL. You're light on sexual assaulters and domestic abusers, and it is what it is. You pretend to care about other shit. You care about Kaepernick taking a knee. You care about fucking people smoking weed. You care about Calvin Ridley betting on his own team to win a little bit of money. You care about all that way more than you care about sexual abuse and domestic abuse.
Is Ray Rice still in the league?
No, but that was because of performance.
Yeah.
Is it because they, and I have no idea here, just thinking out loud. Is it because, if you allow the weed smoking, maybe some guys might get out of control and maybe
No, it's because of sponsorships, Wes.
Well,
It's
no,
sponsorships 100%. They're scared. They're scared the weed would scare away advertisers. Are scared Kaepernick would scare away advertisers. It's all about maintaining an image.
So
Goodell is like Hitler trying to
weed,
keep the image right.
I don't believe that the weed consequences are worse. It's certainly more arduous and long-standing. Like if you are in the weed program, you go in the program for like a fuck long of a time, like a really long time. You have to piss test, and you have to piss test, I think, like every other day. It's something nuts. Now, the Deshaun Watson's suspension, way more of a punishment than what you
Sure, but shouldn't weed be legal for a football player?
Absolutely, it should, bro. And they shouldn't piss test you like 17 times a week. They shouldn't do that.
So
But
I don't. Yeah, like look.
No,
to
but
me,
doesn't it
just is what it is?
To finish my point, wouldn't it make sense if like there were if everyone was allowed to smoke weed in legal states? Maybe it affects some guys more. Maybe their play suffers. Maybe that's the entertainment factor suffers. Also, gambling can mess with the games. That fucks with the entertainment factor if guys are throwing games or gambling on games, and they want to protect at least some integrity of the play. And then, but if all you're doing is beating your wife, you're not really, as the integrity of the play ain't being hurt.
Wes, that's obviously the mindset the NFL takes.
Yeah,
so
right.
Yeah, that's the way they feel.
But it's in some way caused by potential CTE, right? So that's why they're somehow responsible for it.
Yeah, but marijuana is one of the only things that's been shown, to potentially help with that.
Not according to Fox News as of late.
Oh, really?
I'm kidding. I just can't believe that they were going after marijuana, saying that it causes school shootings.
Yeah, well, Goodell's an asshole, and he probably would say the same thing.
Yeah, it's bullshit. Anyway, Watson gave a statement, guys. Here's the statement. The statement was, "I'm grateful that the disciplinary process has ended. Extremely appreciative of the tremendous support I've received throughout my short time with the Browns organization. I apologize once again for any pain this situation has caused. I take accountability for the decisions I made. My focus going forward is on working to become the best version of myself on and off the field, supporting my teammates however possible. While I'm away from the team, I'm excited about what the future holds for me in Cleveland." And the statement then continued, "So for now, I'm just going to stay focused on coming back better than I have ever been, doing everything I can during this off time to keep my mind sharp, and most importantly, my body very loose and my muscles very relaxed."
Oh yeah.
So I wonder how he's going to do that.
You know what he's going back to. Look, Deshaun, we hope like Ezra Miller, you change your ways, right? But
no, dude, 22 women had to massage your banus. That's
everybody knows.
Yeah, you might not be doing it anymore, but he's definitely jerking off to the times that it happened to him. Anyway, guys, let's get into it. Specifically, our sponsor. Do you like cash back every day? You like that? Cash back, guys?
I prefer it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Well, maybe you should
better than not getting cash back.
Maybe you should get Upside, right? Amazing app. Anyone who buys gas.
Got it.
You got it, I know. But if you don't have it, maybe you should open that app store, download Upside, because if you're getting gas, if you're getting groceries, if you dine out, if you're purchasing stuff, you get cash back every time. It's amazing. And the app tells you where the best deals are. So not only can you go find the lowest price at the pump in your area and get some rewards. Just download the app, set up an account, start getting cash back. Literally that easy. In comparison, credit card rewards, or loyalty programs as they're called, with Upside, you can earn 3 times more cash back. That's crazy. You don't even have to sign up for a credit card or anything like that. Upside's users are earning more than $1 million a week. That's insane. That's probably why they have a 4.8 star rating on the App Store. It's free to download, and if you download it and use promo code HARRDFACTOR, you can get $5 or more cash back on your first purchase of $10 or more. There you got it. So $5 or more cash back on your first purchase of $10 or more if you use promo code HARRDFACTOR when you download the Upside app. It's super simple. It's super cool, and there's no reason not to do it unless you hate cash. If you're not a cash guy or gal, I understand.
Yeah,
More for the rest of us.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
Frankly, it baffles me, but yeah, to each their own.
Yeah.
To each their own.
Agreed. Okay. Well, that's me. I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Deshaun Watson didn't say that last part, nor did
No,
Chris
I know.
Cuomo.
No.
Sorry.
That's okay.
But they were thinking.
They wwere
it,
thinking it.
They were thinking.
They were thinking it.
I mean, just imagine all the rich white owners getting together and being like, "You want these boys smoking weed? I don't know how much you're paying for their salary, but I want them in tip-top condition, don't you?" Yeah. I mean, I'm paying this guy $5 million a year. He better perform. I can't have him smoking weed. I think that's the main fucking thing.
You think that's what it is? I think they want a squeaky clean image, and they're.
I think it's because of advertisers. It's all about money. Yeah. It's just all money. Cash rules everything around me at all times.
I don't know. I think there might be a little some of that in there.
It's an illegal substance.
You think there might be some
substance,
racism in the NFL?
No, just that they want their boys playing at tip-top condition.
That's racism.
Some of the owners may be racist.
Anything you say in that accent is racist.
Well, it's not all sponsorships is what I'm saying. All right.
Well, the majority of it is.
Okay. Well, all right. Let's get into let's take a trip. Let's get away from all this racism.
It's time for the TikTok International Moment.
TikTok International. It is Friday. We like to celebrate Florida and Florida men around these parts on Friday. That's how the NFL. That's how they say Friday. They say Friday.
I don't want these boys going out on Friday night when they got a game on Sunday. They got to get out there and run for me.
That's right. Saturday. Sunday.
Do me a favor. Do me a favor. You got your paycheck in front of you? Take a look at that. Yeah. Bottom right. Whose signature is that? Mm-hmm. That's what I thought.
I'm just asking you one thing. Don't smoke the weed.
That's all.
That's it.
You can do that, can't you?
Yeah.
Look at me. I never smoke weed.
That's right.
I own a football team.
That's right. I'm successful. Bootstraps. All right.
Everything.
This hypothetical dad sounds extremely successful.
Yeah, he was in the right place at the right time when things got deregulated.
Anyway, we like to celebrate Florida around here on Friday. And this one comes from Coach Slowey, so thanks, Coach. And this one's kind of fucked. And Father Brian's joke at the beginning is very appropriate for this story. So let me just pull up my picture here. Guys, this is JC. Where the fuck is it?
Please say Shazay. Please say Shazay.
There he is. Oh. JC defeats. Okay, There he is. He's with his wife. He's got a little Yorkie.
Yeah.
He's out on a boat
What
right
a
there.
name.
Yeah.
JC
And he
defeats.
runs a company called Defeat X, named after himself, which is an organized adventure race series. The X League Adventure Racing Series is the culmination of many years of experience, participation in other adventure races. We've taken the best parts of adventure racing and packaged it into a unique gamified format. Anyway, 5-mile run, 10-mile bike, 1,000-yard swim. Okay, here's the website before. There it is. Pretty professional, whatever.
Welcome to X League Adventure. Okay.
Yeah, and JC was out doing a little promo for this race. He was out in Lake Thanatasasa. Here it is, right outside Tampa Bay. Here's a picture of what the lake looks like. What do you think might be in that lake?
Lots of alligators.
Yeah, those are Spanish oaks or something on the background? It looks it's a southern lake. You can tell.
Some kind of cypress.
Yeah, the Spanish moss
hanging
from the trees.
Yeah,
I don't know what kind of trees, but yes,
gators.
It's a swamp lake. Yeah,
right. Gators, big ones. And here's JC's website after August 3rd, where they are asking him to raise funds for JC.
Oh yeah,
fundraiser for JC's recovery.
Oh okay. Yeah, that's right there on the front page there.
Mm-hmm. Right there on the front page. No longer promoting the race. And here's the video clip to tell you why they're raising money for JC.
Florida attacks. A man is out of the hospital after a gator chomped down on his head and back.
This video is amazing. Tonight we're hearing from that man on how he fought off that gator to survive. It's the drone video that first saw this. It shows the man swimming in a lake in Hillsborough County when he comes face to snout with that 12-foot long gator. It all happened when JC Defeats was shooting a promotional commercial for his company back at the beginning of the month. Defeats says he forgot his goggles, so he did not even see the gator right there in front of him.
That's why it
the
happened.
attack lasts only seconds.
Yeah.
Defeats says he actually put his hands in the mouth of the gator to get the beast to let go.
An unbelievable amount of faith in myself that I wasn't gonna die. I was gonna be okay. But I needed to act, for sure.
The bite crushed his skull and it punctured his brain, so they ended up having to do a craniectomy, remove part of his temporal lobe.
Oh no!
JC spent 8 days in the hospital. He was released last week. His jaw is still wired shut for the next couple of weeks. He will go back for one more surgery. He wants people to know that he is okay.
Doesn't look okay, does he?
Oh my God!
Not really, no.
Yeah.
I thought at first that there's some deformity in his head, and I thought at first, that must be related to his jaw being swollen.
No, it's the gator bit it out.
The gator bit his brain.
Oh my God!
They had to remove part of his brain.
It's like someone was trying to
bit a part of his head off.
cut someone out in Photoshop, and they made a wrong mouse move. And
yes, yeah, it looks like a bad Photoshop, a bad facial.
Oh my God!
Yeah, pretty crazy video. That drone captured it all. 12-foot gator. So
why didn't they warn him? I mean, how long did that drone operator see that gator swimming right there? It was a head-on collision.
Well, I mean, unless they were like right by the water.
Land the drone on the gator. Do something. Man,
what is that swimming towards JC?
Yeah, I wonder. Should I capture it or should I lower the drone? Try to affect the scenario in a positive manner.
After it came out of the bank, you only had seconds. There were probably people yelling at him.
There were probably people yelling at him. Yeah.
After it came out of the bank, hold on. No, look at this shit.
Yeah, go back.
Look at this.
Watch.
Okay.
So watch here.
So look how high up this fucking drone is, dude.
Yeah. So the drone's like 1,000 feet.
There,
in
it
the
just
air.
came out of a shadow. So maybe 7 seconds.
That's
before it
bullshit,
got him
man. That drone knew.
shadow.
I mean, that drone was following him the whole time.
Not really.
He could have
It's
done
coming from
something.
the opposite direction.
Right, but
done
the way the drone is moving, the guy was definitely paying attention to the screen because he was in the middle of a maneuver. So certainly if you're on a drone and you're just up high, you can fuck off and look around for a second, and the drone will capture the video. But when you're maneuvering like that, you're looking at your screen. 100%.
Yeah, it was quick. I don't really fault the drone operator.
No, neither do I. But I fault JC for swimming in a lake infested with alligators.
Was a swamp lake. Yeah.
Fine.
Now he's got a swamp head. Unfortunately for JC.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. So he is a veteran, the U.S. Air Force pararescue veteran, and Oldsmar firefighter. Underwent a 6-hour surgery. He's gonna get a plate in his brain, and hopefully he's gonna make a full recovery. So if you're in the area and want to support JC, head on over to his website and make a donation. Defeat X.
I'm glad his girlfriend wore her fun hat for the news interview from the hospital, though.
Yeah, she looked good, didn't she?
She definitely was wearing her I'm about to be on camera look.
Well, yeah. I mean, it didn't take
well,
much
of
to look
course
better
they were
than
going.
JC.
They were going on the news, Pat. I mean,
Right, but yeah, okay.
You're saying like she should have given him the hat?
No, I'm saying it's just a little bit selfish for her to be putting on her fun Instagram picture hat.
Oh, to be stealing the show like that?
And it's kind of like an Outback gator hat too, isn't it?
It's a little gatory. It's a Stetson.
It's even more fucked up. Look at the thing they brought him in the hospital. It's like a green dinosaur. And
it's almost
balloon.
like a gator.
It's a gator. It's pretty much a gator
He's
balloon.
holding it against his head like it bit him.
And
That's
he's got
fucked up.
tubes coming out of his head and his face, and he's just his eyes are closed, and they brought him this fucking gator balloon.
Is JC just trying to have a good sense of humor about all this? Is that what's going on? Like he's just like, oh yeah, it's all right. A gator bit my head off.
You gotta laugh.
At first I was like, what a weirdo, and then they were like brain injury, and I was like, oh, that's probably the brain injury talking.
Yeah. Well, when you have your jaw wired shut, you don't really sound eloquent.
And they remove part of your temporal lobe.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Wishing JC the best here.
That's absolutely right.
He needs a big recovery.
Stop
here.
sending JC alligator balloons, will you?
Yeah.
Not nice. Yeah. All right, let's go to London, guys. Did you guys know that Queen Elizabeth has a stunt double?
Like for stunts, or like a dummy politician like in Dave?
No, like a stunt double. Check it out. Like this, he does stuff like this. This is this guy. His name is Gary Connors.
Oh, it's a man?
Yeah, it's a man.
Wait. Yeah. Okay, a stunt double implies that the actual person is doing something.
Yeah.
Right. And then but then you swap it out with someone who's more capable physically.
Right.
But you just showed a picture of the stunt double parachuting. Is it a gag, or
this
are we
guy does stunts as Queen Elizabeth?
As the Queen? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So the Queen isn't purportedly jumping out of a helicopter.
No, everybody knows it's like
And then they're like, damn, that old lady can move. And then,
Right.
yeah, a puff of smoke, then the queen walks out.
He walks upstairs fast for her. No, this is just he's just dressed as like
He's a guy that dresses like the queen and does stunts.
but he's the only guy that does it apparently.
It's like an
he's
English
her guy.
version. It's like an English version of Super Dave Osborne.
Yeah, there he is. But yeah, so apparently the queen is going to need a new stunt double or stunt guy for the next 18 months because Gary also likes to do stunts with his girlfriend. The only problem is his girlfriend doesn't want to do the stunts that Gary has her do, like tumble down a staircase and shatter her shoulder after Gary grabs and pushes her.
Oh, no.
He's like, hey, you want to do a stunt? And she's like, no, I don't want to do a stunt. Well, too bad. I'm going to throw you down a flight of stairs.
Oh, he's playing in the wrong league. It wouldn't be a problem if he was in the NFL, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, do you think she said something like Gary's job was easy or something along those lines?
I mean, women are always telling you that your job is easy, aren't they? Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, what are you working?
Are you working or are you on Twitter?
Are you working?
Oh, yeah. Okay. You're on Twitter? Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm just over here.
I don't speak from experience or anything.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody can conceptualize any work that they're not doing themselves.
Exactly.
That's always the way it is.
Exactly. And that's what I do with my girlfriend. I go, oh, what are you getting ready to go to another lunch? She says, oh, you're going to go lunch? That sounds tough. You know?
Yeah.
She does deals at lunch. So
I was out there lunching.
it's a two back and forth. But maybe this is like his final test though. Like maybe like stuntmen have like a final test before he was going to propose. Like if she came out of it unscathed, then he would know that she was meant for him. But it didn't work out because she shattered her shoulder.
That's one take. Or he's a domestic abuser.
Yeah,
I think
probably.
it's both. I think it's both. Yeah, I think he was testing. He was going to propose. He was testing to see how strong her body was, so that they could live a life doing stunts together. And she failed the test. And he's a domestic abuser as well. So, didn't work out. He was convicted of grievous bodily harm without intent, and he's going to be in jail for 18 months. And he has a restraining order now against his former fiance or potential fiance.
Yeah. Sorry for her.
Yeah,
That'll happen.
Bummer.
It'll happen. Let's go to Finland, guys. This is, and I'm just going to credit Sinjana Faberov from the New York Post because this is a late submission that I did. And I pretty much copied her article word for word. So, Finnish Prime Minister Sanna Marin, is it Sanna Marin? Pretty sure I copied it word for word, so I'm just going to go with it.
Wait, say what you think it is again.
Sanna.
Yeah, that's the right.
Yeah, that's where I want to be with her. She's like one of the most beautiful women in the world.
Right.
Sanna Marin. Yeah.
Sanna Marin. She's the
I'm
prime
36.
minister. Yeah. I mean, you could. She's right there, right in your league, Pat. She's 36. She's the one of the youngest heads of state in the world, and some video leaked of her partying. Guys, here's some shots. She's having a good time with her friends. Like
we actually have the video, Wes.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, care of CGL Wrigley. Lots of listeners sent in the Sanna Marin story. Yep. So you want to play it?
Yes, play it, please.
I want to see.
There she is partying. She's there in the black tank top, partying with her friends.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't know this was part of the high five.
Oh, all good. Lots of listeners love Sanna Marin. As we've covered, she's definitely the hottest.
That is a big apartment she's in.
Current politics.
So what's
She's
the problem
looking
here?
great.
What's
She's
the problem?
looking great. I mean, she's having fun. She's looking
Other
great.
than I can't have it.
Well, the problem is that they're now demanding that she take a drug test. Some other people in the government are saying that she.
Oh, what do
now-
they want to find it positive for cocaine and MDMA? Because it definitely will be.
Right. They want to. They
Okay.
want to oust her for doing some cocaine. She denies it. She says, "quote I have not used drugs myself or anything other than alcohol. I've danced, sung, and partied and done perfectly legal things." She said at a press conference Thursday, defending herself. So
Donna, we've all seen the video. Come on.
It could just be booze.
You don't
It
have
could
to
just
take
be
the
booze.
drug test.
Could just be booze.
It could be. It could be. But when you have lights like now, I'm not European, but
Right. That's the thing.
when I turn down the lights and I have some like indoor light show going on,
Mm-hmm.
it's typically not just booze on a night like that. Typically, you're
well, you're not
turning it
the
up a
prime
notch with
minister of
something else.
anything, though.
No,
You know,
I like the party. I'm just
Listen,
saying how it is.
I say let her unwind.
yeah,
her-
just work hard, play hard.
That's what I'm saying. I agree. Let her. I'm saying don't take the drug test because you probably got dirty piss.
Right. So she insisted that everything she did was perfectly legal. She said, not a problem. You want me to take a drug test? Fine. But I think it's quite special that something like this is required of me. You know, no one else has had to take a drug test in the past just because one shithead leaked this video of me having a good time. Now I got to be scrutinized.
I'll just volunteer. I'll administer the piss test if she wants.
Okay.
That's very nice of you, Pat.
Can you taste drugs?
Oh, no, I mean, I'll just like hold the cup and make sure she's not cheating.
Oh, okay. Got it.
But I could try.
Yeah.
Pat puts on a bib. Are you ready, Madam Prime Minister?
I taste that cocaine in your piss, girl.
What?
She was back in 2021. She was forced to apologize for spending a night at a
Turn my
nightclub.
face into a bedpan.
Yeah. So, hey, she likes to party, and she's got the body and the face for partying, and she's successful, and she should be allowed to party. So chill out, everyone over there in Finland. Let her do her thing. You've got a great prime minister. At least she can, finish a sentence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, she's got, and she's also like what, under half of the age of the current president and probably the last one too.
Yeah.
So, like, 36. Well, yeah.
Listen, hey, if you all you ladies out there, if you want, if you want to put someone like her in office, you got my vote.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you need. Anyone else? Probably not. But you get someone like Sanna on the ballot.
Let me see if I can't dissect what you're saying here.
Mm-hmm.
You're saying you wouldn't vote for a woman unless she was hot.
That's exactly right.
Okay.
That's not true, but it would certainly help.
Sound logic.
It would help my vote for sure. Right?
Copy that.
Yeah. If I'm going to listen to them talk, they might as well be hot. You know what I mean?
Wes is really over there with the NFL owners today. And wanting the lazy players.
A lady ref. What are you talking about?
Doesn't want any ugly reps.
I got the shtick going. All right, last one. Let's go to Japan. You guys like sake, hot or cold?
I'm indifferent, but yeah, it's okay.
Do you like it hot or cold?
Cold.
Pat?
Oh yeah, I'm
Hot's
indifferent.
weird.
I'm indifferent. I mean, I'll drink it however. Probably cold. I'd probably drink it cold.
Okay. Yeah, me too.
I hate when you know what I hate is when you're with, like you're with it. You go to the sake restaurant. You go to a Japanese restaurant, and somebody's like, "How would you prefer?" And then the guy's like, "Hot." And then everybody's got
some
to drink
redneck
hot
says
sake.
hot. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
then
the
someone
whole
will tell you
fucking
like,
time.
you only drink shitty sake, either hot or cold. I don't know.
No, it's
Whatever.
shitty.
It's just like, give me
you
the
don't-
coldest, most
Yeah.
delicious one. No.
Cold sake is where it's at. Rednecks go to and order a hot sake. That's what
Okay.
happens. Yeah.
Rednecks order sake. I didn't know. That's good.
Rednecks order hot sake. Just
Hot
the
sake,
one
dude.
time they go out for sushi every 5 years, hot sake it is.
Hot sake.
I can't stand it.
Yeah, but Japanese people love sake.
What do you want to eat tonight? Fish?
Yeah. Do they got some kind of bowl for me?
You got a fork?
Yeah. I once saw a guy. I went out to a Korean restaurant, and there was a redneck in there with his. I was with my family, and there was a redneck in there, and there was like a legit Korean restaurant, and everything's in Korean except for like it says like kalbi and bulgogi, and he didn't know what the fuck any of this shit was, and the woman's trying to explain it to him, and he's just so confused, and she like snickers. And he got so furious, and he got up and he like grabbed his woman. He's like, I ain't gonna be laughed at by these motherfuckers in here.
Come on, Whataburger's still open.
We're getting out of here. And he like
Did he drop any ethnic slurs? That sounds like
no, I don't think he dropped
right
any
on the
ethnic
verge.
slurs. Yeah, he wanted to.
You're lucky my daddy didn't kill you your daddy in Vietnam.
Yeah, I didn't come out to be insulted by one of you. Yeah, that's what it was. It was bad.
exactly.
Yeah. So anyway, Japan loves sake, but they got a big problem, guys, because apparently the young adults of Japan are not as big of a drinkers as their parents are. Alcohol consumption is way down, especially for sake, and that's bad because sake and alcohol brings in a lot of taxes for Japan, right? So the BBC states that recent figures from the tax agency show that people were drinking less in 2020 than in 1995. The numbers plummeting from an annual average of 22 gallons to 16 gallons. And tax revenue from taxes on alcohol has also shrunk over the years. According to the Japan Times, it made up 5% of total revenue in 1980. In 2020, just 1.7%. So that's a big hit to the Japanese government for taxes, right? For booze sales. So what
Japan
are they doing?
Sounds like it just sucks. First off, they started having a problem where nobody was fucking because people were too shy to fuck in Japan. Okay.
Right.
And I get that that's all over the world, but it was especially in Japan first. And then
Too shy to fuck, a history of Japan.
Yeah, so the first they're too shy to fuck. Now they don't drink enough sake to support their own like traditional businesses that have existed for like centuries. Like, give me a fucking break.
Where do they get off?
You're too shy to fuck. And now you can't even drink enough sake to like support people who've been in business like for like 18 generations. Just get over yourself, Japan. Start drinking more sake and fucking a little bit.
That's right. So
one of those problems might solve the other too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. And Will, what's even more baffling is that the illegal age to drink in Japan is 20. So they've got a full extra year on us. They could just be partying their dicks off.
It makes
no
sense.
What they're doing is the tax agency is starting this contest where they're asking everyone to basically peer pressure their friends. Anyone between 20 and 29. It's called the fucking sake.
Drink up, nerd.
Viva Sake or Sake Viva. And it's a contest to put your thinking hat on and try to get everyone to drink more sake or whiskey or beer, wine, anything. And they said that these habits formed during the COVID pandemic. And, of course, an aging population of much more fun Japanese people are dying. So, alcohol sales is down and they're suffering.
How did they not pass that on? How there had to because
no good wars, but there's no good wars.
Japanese people have been drinking sake for like how long? Wes was the first sake made in?
Probably BC,
at least the 80s.
Easily BC, right?
Yeah.
So you're drinking sake for thousands of years.
Yeah.
It's like, how is it all of a sudden Japan is running out of the gusto to have sex and drink sake?
Yeah.
Like, what is going on over there?
I think it might be softness, Will.
No, it's something worse than softness, Pat. Because softness, sure, but this is giving up your will to go on at this point.
I'd agree if they were all alcoholics, and then I'd be like, yeah, I get it. But they're just choosing to just say fuck it and not drink as much, not party as much. I don't know what they're filling their time
right.
with.
They're like, it's more sensible to never have sex or ever have any sake and just destroy our country. It's more sensible.
Yeah. Anyway, they're trying to combat it with the contest, peer pressure, basically. So we'll keep an eye on Japan, see if they really fuck over their country over there.
Could you imagine if the Irish stopped drinking enough Guinness to support Guinness?
Yeah.
This is what the fuck is happening?
Do it for the farmers, Japan.
Yeah.
Do it for the rice farmers.
Go out there, get drunk, Japanese.
That's right. Yeah. And that's going to do it for TikTok.
All right. All right. Well, that means that we are moving right along to the High Five. And this week, I've revamped it a little bit because some of the sections were redundant, in at least in the way I prepared. So now we're going to go VMs, DMs, comments, 5-star reviews, then wheel spins as the fifth.
All right, let's do it.
Wheel spins.
Wheel spins as the fifth. Okay.
Cool.
So first up, VMs though. So we're gonna go VMs first. I couldn't hear whoever called from Indiana, area code 765. I think it was Remington.
Ooh, I think that's a Gary area code.
Okay, Indiana is definitely all in the state of Indiana. And I couldn't hear. I think it was Remington, but I did make out that you wanted to congratulate us on episode 1000, and you wondered if we would ever have a hard factor like reunion show, get Bubba, Patricia, and intern Cam back on, see how they're doing in their big boy careers.
That would be fantastic. Great idea.
I think it would be a good idea.
Yeah.
So probably Remington. Thank you for the great idea. Also, he asked something about body armor, but I really couldn't make that part out. So no answer for you there.
If you wear body armor when you're in your house.
Well, Wes, don't tell people what's happening. But
all right.
You have to go to patreon.com/hard factor and listen to the Hive Hour to find out.
That's right.
Why I might be wearing body armor while destroying my hands.
Gary, Indiana's a 219. Sorry about that, guys.
Okay, so somewhere else in Indiana, probably. Yeah. Okay, but so that. Thank you. Great idea. We should do a reunion show. You guys agree?
Yeah, totally.
Absolutely.
I think Mark would agree too. Okay. Now an update from Tony in PA. He's thankful that we discussed him. He's going to give us a full update. Here we go.
Be kind to him because he has a traumatic brain injury.
Hey boys, Tony from PA here. I appreciate the shout out for the Santa Claus joke in yesterday's episode. And then I do work full time for a AA baseball team.
I knew it wasn't AAA.
Pay is indeed shit, but is what it is. Starting position, just graduated from college in May. So just doing my due diligence there. Hopefully we'll work up to somewhere else.
Oh, of course.
But like I said, I am full time. I do ticket sales. But then the interns typically do run the meatball race. So I'm not a full-time mascot. I just kind of fill in wherever I'm needed. They're on vacation, so I had to fill in there.
Mm-hmm.
Interns take vacations.
They do have workman's comp, so they paid for the doctor's visit and everything else like that. And I also ate shit pulling the tarp the other day.
Huh.
So it's a fun thing.
The ticket sale guy's pulling the tarp.
So if you guys want to go see that, check the Discord, join the motherfucking Patreon. Appreciate you guys. Have a great fucking weekend. Also, the second cat's doing fantastic.
Nice. Man, thank you, Tony.
Glad to hear it.
He
didn't give us the name of the team. Still,
a great update. Yeah, no, he did. He really didn't, and we needed that. That was one bit of information. I think it's in the videos though. I think Tony is a great salesman, and he's telling everybody who wants to know what team it is, go to patreon.com/hardfactor, get in the Discord.
That's the perfect example of a guy who's not a big pussy and not doing the quiet quitting thing. He's going so above and beyond that he will put on a mascot uniform and get a concussion.
Well, Tony, it's the love of the game. I mean, Tony really loves sports entertainment. You can tell because he takes it to the next level when he gets involved.
And then it's also
he's going far in the sports entertainment world. That's for sure.
When rain clouds are coming in, it's all hands on deck to get the tarp out on the field.
Right.
Ticket guy.
I bet it's fun.
Hot dog guy.
I bet it's a fun task.
Owner, everyone's out there rolling that thing out.
Yeah, I bet it's a pain in the ass. I mean, you probably want to. Okay, now let's move along to the next one. I think Wes, like you, lit a fire under the joke of the day thread. Mm-hmm. Another fire has been lit, and a call has been answered. Here's a return of a fan favorite.
Please be Robert Apps.
Amish Brock, please.
Not Bob Apps. Yeah.
Good morning, boys. Amish Brock calling in with your Amish fact of the week. This week, we're talking all about Rumspringa. Rumspringa is an event that typically occurs between the ages of 16 and sometimes even up to 21, where Amish youth can leave the community and go experience the English world, which includes everything from fucking hookers, smoking crack with Hunter, and lowering the value of cars that they can drive because you're never getting that smell out. So yeah, the Amish youth, they can just go party it up until they choose to rejoin the church if they want to, which shockingly even more than 80% of them do, which blows my fucking mind.
Wow.
But yeah, there you go. Rumspringa, live it up. Colin, I missed you, buddy. Glad to hear your voice again. Have a great fucking week, boys.
There you go. Work, Colin. Nice work.
The concept of Rumspringa is so strange. So
it's amazing.
It's great, but it also isn't it kind of admitting that it's a psycho way of life.
Well, no, it's an option. They're giving you they're like, yes, it's a psycho way of life, but you could leave.
They're showing you, hey, you want to go be a crack addict out there? Go for it. My one of my best friends in college, her dad was a defector from Rumspringa. Went on Rumspringa,
nice.
Never went back. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you think that's like
it would be hard to go back?
Do you think Rumspringa has a similar effect to like like a military service person saying that they're on leave in terms of how attractive they are to the opposite sex? So like if you're like, hey, I'm in between.
No, do you think you get hotter when you tell somebody you're on Rumspringa?
I think so, because it's like this is your only shot. Like you're like a hot little commode.
Only if you don't have an already awkwardly Amish haircut.
Oh, you're a hairy little commode for sure, but you're a hot little commode.
What does your outfit look like? Because that's
suspenders, white button up.
I don't know if that's going to really
brown pants.
Yeah, you're strong.
Clogs.
Though. Yeah, you're strong though.
Yeah, you're strong.
Right.
Corncob pipe.
But Amish Brock brings up the strongest point, which is the potential odor of an Amish orgy. That would be the smelliest thing. And I mean, this guy's going to have a scent on him.
Let me here's just a hypothetical, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, you are not. Stop it. You're Amish? Oh my God, what are you doing here? What? You can do whatever you want for a period of time? Oh, wow.
So you're just like in this scenario, this chick is just so into this Amish guy.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying to you that's what she didn't believe him at first. Then she heard that he was on his Rumspringa.
I mean, when that does happen, that's probably when they defect.
Yeah, but it's a perfect opportunity for like a chick who just wants to get plowed, pun intended, by an Amish guy,
right?
And then he goes back. She probably zeroes in on these Rumspringa hangouts, fucks all these Amish kids, and then they go back and she never has to see him again. Yeah, it's perfect.
Right. If
no one's out there talking about how many Amish guys she's banged because they're all back on the farm talking to each other.
Exactly. If you know the date and location of each Rumspringa, then it is a cougar's paradise.
It's not like the running of the grunion or like the salmon swim. Well, they just
should be. Then
they don't all go to one place.
Then all the neighborhood cougars could show up all at once.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a barn they all hang out at.
Right, exactly. And then they all go back to Amish life. Afterwards.
How quick would an Amish
and then
go?
Half the kids in Pennsylvania are Amish and they don't even know it.
Yeah. I mean that has to be that has to be the fastest premature ejaculation of any group of people, the Amish on Rumspringa, right? Like there's no way.
Do they practice like the Mormons?
I think they just fuck.
You think they just bang it out?
I think they just bang it out.
I mean, you're out in the woods. There's not much else to do.
Let me Google, can Amish bang?
No, I mean not until they're married. I'm sure.
Yeah,
Rumspringa. That's the whole point.
Okay, Amish officially oppose artificial methods of birth control. So they're like me, the rhythm method. I wonder if they have an app. They base their beliefs on biblical principles and the injunction, quote, to be fruitful and multiply. That's good. We need more of them. They're not down with homosexuality. And premarital sex occur in the Amish communities? Yes. In any community, premarital sex relations may occur. Okay, come on. Sometimes resulting in pregnancy or accelerated out-of-season weddings.
Sometimes resulting in a 13-year-old being pregnant.
Oh, wow. See, that's embarrassing. So they have a season for getting married. And then if you're getting married out of season, you know why.
Season. So they probably do announce it. The Cougars probably know. There's probably that gets texted around.
Hey, I hear Rumspringa's going on. You want to go get fucked by an Amish guy?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh man! And all you have to do is just go up to like Amish country in Pennsylvania and hang out.
That's happening for sure.
They're all gonna need a ride. I'm gonna watch this documentary Rumspringa. I think there's a documentary where
there was a whole reality show on Rumspringa, and I think maybe it's a documentary, but I know they did like a reality show about Rumspringa too.
Look at that! Thank you, Amish Brock, for the Rumspringa facts.
Real quick, sorry. What happens if you pick up like syphilis on Rumspringa, right? A curable sexually transmitted infection.
I think it's all forgiven if you come back to the
farm. That's not what I'm saying, man. Yes,
No.
Anything off the farm is forgiven. That's true, but that's kind of assuming that you're not bringing back any baggage. You know what I mean? Like syphilis, right? Like how do you deal with that? You know?
I mean, they don't. They just the whole camp gets overrun with syphilis. That they're like. They're like a tribe. They're like a tribe of people living.
Everyone dies of syphilis.
There's nothing complicated about the Amish. It's just like a tribe of people who wear suspenders and build frames by hand. And
who fucked this horse?
Don't use any machines.
Jedediah, did you fuck this horse?
Wash their hands.
Yeah. It's the only thing confusing about it is how people continue to participate in it. That the setup is pretty simple.
What do you mean?
Really.
It's like a religion.
Well, right. No, but the fact that the 80% that go back, we're all baffled about that.
Yeah.
I mean, they're it's.
I'm sure there's like some arranged, marriage shit. That's what their family
baby.
is.
They've been taught to do this, and they don't want to disappoint their parents.
Mm-hmm. Great butter they have, I bet.
Peer pressure. Amazing. So that's probably how it works. All right. That's all the VMs. Now on to the DMs. Okay. First one comes from Marissa. And she says, it's a viral meme. She says, I don't know who needs to hear this right now, but rocks don't have magic powers. Whoa. But Timbo Slice replies, have you ever tried crack? So some rocks do, but some rocks do. But Marissa brings up a great point because she sent that to us specifically about Mark's rock. So she's joking that maybe the rock doesn't have magic power, but I think it probably does, right? Wes, you're going to help him deal with it? If it's been settled?
Patreon.com/HardFactor. Get in the gambling channel because Mark has what he says is a sure thing parlay. He might kill me for saying this, but a sure thing NFL preseason parlay, and he needs me to return the rock with him before he can announce this parlay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, you better get to that. I've been crushing it on the overs during preseason because the line's always like 35. 80% of the games are hitting the over.
They
must all be high. All the defense must be high out there.
Well, it's different. They're practicing.
Look at these boys.
But they may as well be high, right, Wes? Because
that's right.
It's practice teams, so it usually ends 20-something to 20-something. Yeah, good call, Pat. Because if the over is set at 30,
just hammer it. A three game parlay is like plus 700. Just hammer it.
Let's do it. Speaking of overs, leads overs too. Don't forget those. Those have hit every week, I believe. Maybe not this last one, but yeah, at least it would have been a push, probably. So I don't know. Leads overs, they're back as well. Next up is from Cameron, listener Cameron. Sent us this map. The top map shows mysterious cases of people vanishing without a trace, and the bottom map shows America's largest cave systems, and they're eerily similar. So
interesting.
We have listener Cameron thinks that people are getting abducted into caves inside the United States.
It's a great place for it.
Yeah.
Bit of a stretch. No one wants to go in a cave.
Well, except for somebody trying to steal somebody else.
When you're abducted, that's not really a choice, is it?
What do you guys know? Okay, you guys are okay. What I'm saying, boys, I hate that I have to explain this to you. Yes, there are some people that like to go in caves, the cave snatchers. Most people do not like to go in caves, normal people. That's why if there's a ton of missing people in caves, it's because the cave snatcher said, well, I honestly don't even like caves, but I like snatching people so much that I'll deal with the caves.
Right, it's the perfect place.
Right, and then other people are like, I don't want to go in that cave, even though I know my grandmother's in there, you know?
Yeah,
right.
We all agree.
Because not everyone likes caves. So you
we
can't
all
really
agree.
find them because not many people search in the caves. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I've never been in like a good cave.
Oh, really? Like with stalactites?
What? You've never been to Luray Caverns?
I've been to Luray Caverns.
Virginia.
I've been to Luray Caverns. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I've been to Luray Caverns.
That's the only cave you really want to go into. Like the other ones, just too much going on in there.
They're all the same.
You've been in a lot of other caves, Wes?
No, but I've seen what they look like from explorers that have to put like a light on the top of their fucking head and walk into a cave that's not lit and guided by a tour guide.
Did it look like Luray Caverns?
No, it doesn't look at all like it doesn't look anything like Luray Caverns because it's not a paved fucking walkway that you walk through.
Oh, you're saying like don't spelunk, don't become an explorer and
don't
start
go
uncovering your own caves.
Right?
That you
don't go be the first guy in the cave.
Yeah. You guys remember the fried egg formation in Luray Caverns?
No, not really. I mean, yeah, sure. I don't know. I remember it smelled like sulfur, and it was a long bus ride, both ways.
Remember how to tell a stalagmite from a stalactite?
One's up, one's down, right?
Mm-hmm. But do you know how to tell which one?
No, how, Wes?
Stalactite hangs tight to the ceiling.
Oh, that's good. Stalagmite might be on the ground. Look at that. That's the fried egg formation.
Oh, look at that.
Luray Caverns. Luray, Virginia, guys. Just 200 miles outside of Washington, D.C.
What a magical place. Okay, caves. Apparently lots of abducted people in there. Thank you, Cameron. Also, Jim S., he sent us this bonus dog fun fact. Did you know that manatees actually control their buoyancy by farting. So manatees go up and down in the water based on how much gas they got in their body. So they fart.
It's like when Mario can fly, or it's like Kirby. Kirby's Big Adventure, but his mouth is butt and it's underwater.
Mm-hmm. Basically, yep.
Yeah.
So that's a fun one. Thank you, Jim. Also, not Scooty Scoo. Back to Florida men. If you go to patreon.com/hardfactor and enjoy this Florida Man Friday, you will learn about Jonathan Dale Crenshaw, the armless homeless guy that stabbed somebody with scissors this week, allegedly also had run into El Prez from Barstool on a pizza review before. And listener Not Scooty Scoo sent us another video of Jonathan Dale Crenshaw. This is of him a few years ago, and it's a long one, so I'm going to start playing it now. And guys, just narrate what's going on for the people who aren't watching.
Fuck that shit up, man.
Well, he's walking
Come on, man.
to a place of business, possibly a tourist.
It's a hotel. Hotel lobby.
I saw the brochures. He's just acting like a weirdo with no arms.
Yeah.
Fuck this shit up. Chill out, dude. I ain't giving you your fucking card. Fuck this shit up. They gonna give you my stuff?
He's asking for his stuff.
He's pointing with his shirt sleeve.
Right. Well, he's got two little hooks instead of arms. He's asked for his stuff.
Just wanted my shit.
Wants his shit.
He's doing the stomp and squat.
Yeah.
Kind of talking like he owns a football team, too. Right?
Yeah, he does.
A little bit.
All
right.
Oh, he just high kicked something.
He's kicking everything. Now you see how he stabs people.
Holy shit, he got up on the counter?
Yeah.
That is
back and box jumped like over his head.
That was impressive.
You guys filming it, egged him on so hard.
I mean, this is the best thing ever.
He's just fucking that shit up.
Yeah, he's just stomping on the desk, the front desk of the hotel. He's just kicking.
It's like he's a coyote ugly dancer on top of the bar, but it's the front desk of the hotel.
He got the printer off there.
All right. Harmless. It's incredible.
Harmless, but not harmless. Listen, that counter is chest high. And he was able to get on top of it just by putting his leg up there and using his strength.
It's impressive. Now he's destroying the, what was that, concierge?
That's my shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, he kicked the valet guy. Oh, yeah, okay. So everybody basically eggs him on. He's like a famous homeless guy.
God damn!
Now he's kicking out. Now,
I'm going platinum for this shit. God damn!
Yeah, he's on a rampage.
Yeah. Amazing. Anyways, that's Jonathan Dale Crenshaw. Learn more about him on Florida Man Friday, patreon.com/hardfactor.
Poor guy. Something's wrong with him.
Well, yeah, but he also should stop stabbing people in the
He's
streets.
also a dickhead, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he was, as Pat said, it was getting a little racist there at the end. Next up, Alexander sent us a video, also probably from Florida. Check it out. This is an alligator attack handler at a kid's birthday party. Like
oh, he's rolling him.
You hear the girl?
I think this is old. I think I've seen this before.
Yeah, for sure. Anyways, probably Florida too.
Yeah.
We were just doing some Florida stuff.
Fucked up, yeah.
I fucked up video. Okay, thank you, Alexander, and Not Scooty Scoo for those videos. Also, Nathan Rock sent us this one of a guy in Italy who has potentially the best entrance of all time. Here it is. Doing the Pedro Serrano nut dance. and then he blows a kiss. He's wearing a headband, has a giant mustache.
What is he entering though, Will?
And he's about shot put, and he's about. I'm gonna play that again for you guys without sound. He's about like 380 pounds. He's a big boy, maybe
380. That guy?
He's over 3. He's over 300.
He's not that big.
My favorite part is he feigned his gigantic balls. He pantomimed that he had huge balls at the beginning.
The Serrano dance from
from Major League.
Yeah. His name is Nick Ponzio. I would bet he's over 300 pounds. Would be my bet. Okay. Anyways, thank you, Nathan Rock, for that one. Speaking of being a little sloppy, had we played the Sanna Marin video right there, let's move on to comments. This guy thinks we're all sloppy. AC Hasty. Now this is an old video, guys. The Liver King, right? We talked about the Liver King, and on Facebook it's done a lot of views. And this guy AC Hasty, I don't know if we've ever gone over his comment on the show before, but I thought it was worth reading. So he says, looking at these sloppy looking individuals who clearly lack ambition, make fun of a fit man, makes me want to go hit the gym and take my life more seriously. I just chugged down a few Monster Energy drinks today, and I already regret it. I regret it by watching this. This is just what I needed to get my life get going again.
Oh, nice. Well,
okay.
Good.
Yeah. Hey, glad we could inspire you.
Yeah. Go get it, AC. Cocksucker.
Yeah, so us being so sloppy inspired him to be a better man. The reason that it keeps popping up to the top of the comment list is because people keep replying to him like, "Hey, chill out. You know the Liver King's just like on steroids, right?" And AC stopped replying to people months ago or weeks ago. Okay, one more comment from Facebook. Facebook has all the best comments. Derek McIntyre points out, remember the video or the story we did about the New Zealand bar looking for double D breasts? And a smile and a good attitude. Well, Derek McIntyre points out, if the men have double D's as well, it's not discrimination. That's a good point.
Yeah, there you go.
You can just say they're looking for men and women with double D's.
Well, they
hard
didn't
to
specify.
find.
That's the thing, is they didn't specify man or female. That's how they just said we're looking for people for double D's. They didn't specify.
But now they have a legal defense.
Yeah.
Airtight.
Hey, real quick, Nick Ponzio went to SC, and he achieved his Italian citizenship on June 15th.
What's his weight?
It doesn't say.
Damn it.
I can't find it anywhere.
He's got to be over $3 billion.
He's over.
Well,
he's
330. I don't think he's 380.
Probably
though.
Will. He's probably 330.
380.
380 was an overshot.
Big leap from 3. Yeah.
380 was an overshot. He's around 350 though. Okay. 5-star reviews. Smelly Meat Rocket says, "Hey you guys, I don't know where I can put my review since both Spotify or Google Podcasts won't let me type one." Well, he typed it in the Discord, so that was the right place to put it, Smelly Meat Rocket. But I give the podcast 5 out of 5 stars. I caught myself several times. I caught myself several times out in public where I had to laugh and probably look like a madman because I had your podcast on. Only been listening to the pod since a month or two, but it seems like it's a daily routine to put on your podcast every morning and go with a smile on my face to work. Nice. Never subscribed to anything before, even not to a hot friend of mine who asked if I could subscribe to her OnlyFans. Whoa.
That's smart. That was a trap. It was a trap.
Smart. Good call, Smelly Meat Rocket. Glad I subscribed to you guys so I can have a laugh and a wank at the same time. Ooh, look at that. Much love from the Netherlands, Smelly Meat Rocket.
Love that.
Who's he beating it to?
He knows.
Well, we thank you.
You can ask him, Pat.
Meat Rocket. Please spread the word over there in the Netherlands.
Nederland.
Yes. Thank you very much for the 5-star review. Okay. Now, the last thing we need to do is the wheel. And I was thinking, guys, is there any wheel spins we need to do besides for the show? Like, because we have...
You're saying, is there anything that needs to be settled?
Right. So, like, the wheel has already picked the Bengals to win the AFC North.
Right. Done. Check.
Okay. It's picked Martha Bueno's...
Sorry, Martha.
her competitor with the weird hair to win that election next week. What
Good
else do we
call.
need to do?
Is there anything else we need to predict? Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Do you have something on your mind?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
I don't. Honestly, I just the wheel. No, I didn't preload this wheel. I'm just saying we got to. I mean, do we have anything? We need to think of things.
I want to let's jinx Marks. Will Mark be able to successfully return the rock without being caught? I'd like to know.
Is he going to try to do it?
Yeah,
without
will
being
he even
caught,
try
though?
it? Yeah.
I think he's gonna. I think his plan is to come clean for no reason. I think his
Right.
plan is to walk up to them and be like, "Hey, you don't need to know this, but I took this from you."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna say, "What?
Yeah,
I'm in the middle of service."
Yeah. Just put it down.
right. Leave it on the.
Or get it out of here.
Yeah.
What?
It's bad luck.
Ah, that's nice. Do you want something?
I never noticed the fucking rock.
You said it. You took a what?
I think he's going to make a scene about it.
I hope so. I'm gonna be there for it.
So yeah, I don't know.
Tomorrow.
I don't think he's going to try to do it silently. Anyway,
Oh, well, then there's no reason to mess with black magic then.
okay, people, let us know what we need to spin the wheel on Fridays because it's going to be at least football scores once the season starts going. But we need more stuff. Okay, let's spin for who has high five next week. Oh, I need to put Mark on it.
Put him on it. Oh,
Put him on it.
I mean, it would. Yeah. Put him on it.
It is going to be Pat.
We'll see you next week,
Back on the
man.
high five.
You see you next week, man.
It is going to be.
Put him on it.
Oh, it's going to be Mark. The wheel always
knows.
does it. It's going to be Mark on the cup of coffee on Monday.
It really is kind of freaky.
It is
smart.
freaky,
Well, and it's
man.
also nailed every prediction too. It's like it's. Really,
I almost
really-
asked it if Mick Jagger was going to live through another year, but I didn't want to put that evil on him.
Yeah, let's not do deaths on the wheel. That's messed up. Okay, and it's Will on TikTok International Moment for Monday. So, thank you, Wheel, for being so kind and wise as always. Thank you, everybody listening, for sticking with us. Cheating on the news with us all the time. We appreciate it. But most importantly, what is it that we have a great fucking weekend?
Bye.